is Lucien Jeffrey. I'm the founder and CEO of the Entrepreneur Nation. The Entrepreneur Nation was founded in 2018 because coming here as an immigrant to Canada, I didn't need to have people like you to hang out with. So thank you so much. We are going to hear more about the Entrepreneur Nation, but at this time, I want to introduce to you the hosts. They are the ones who helped me to move with the program. So please feel free to look at the program so we can move together. I would like to invite lawyer Michelle Castillo. Michelle Castillo is a lawyer. Is also a professor at Trials College and Fanshawe College. Lawyer Castillo was one of the founders of the Entrepreneur Nation, the very first members who joined us in November of 2018. Michelle stayed with us for some time and he became very busy because of his other responsibilities, so he took a break. But Michelle has been very close to me. We've worked together. I reach out to him whenever we want to refer clients to him. He has served our members so wonderfully. And so when this time came around, I knew that Michelle would be able to help me to run this event. So Michelle, please welcome.
Thank you, thank you. First of all, just a sound check. Everybody at the back can hear me okay?
Love, exciting and new, all aboard, we're expecting you.
Okay, I don't know why I got this one. I feel like I'm gonna sing We Are the World. I have like this plethora of microphones. All right, so my name is Michelle Castillo. I'll be the captain for today's flight. The exits are to the right. And I hope that you've enjoyed your food. I hope that you're ready to go. The first person that I'd like to introduce you, we have a pretty long program, so I'll just try to move it right along. But first person that I'd like to introduce you to is Kevin Cotel. He's a licensed insolvency trustee and managing partner at Paul J. Pickering and Associates, providing one-on-one service to thousands of clients in London and the surrounding area. He is a member of the CEO's Club and has been our member for 3 years in a row. He is devilishly handsome, funny. I think it's better if he doesn't write his own, maybe he shouldn't write his own biography, but he is a very good guy. I was just sitting at his table. He's a very good man. I've had the opportunity to work with him on some of the Zoom meetings here with Lucy as well. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I present you Kevin Cotel. You get this one too. That's a good one.
Okay, good evening everyone. I've just been asked to introduce some of the CEO group. I'll start off with Bernie Olansky. Bernie is a co-founder and partner at LexCorp Business Lawyers, LLP. He provides legal advice and services on a wide range of corporate and commercial legal issues and transactions. Although the scope and caliber of work is strictly business, Bernie and the lawyers at LexCorp have a refreshing small town attitude and a friendly approach to the practice of law. Educator and software developer, Larry's practice is exclusively devoted to business transactions with a particular emphasis on the purchase, sale, financing, and structure of owner-operated businesses in tax-driven corporate reorganizations. We have Terry Zavitz. I'm not sure if Terry's here or not. Terry Zavitz is the president of Zavitz Insurance in Wealth in London. Terry does not focus on investments primarily, but more insurance. So Terry's team of advisors are already a part of all of our chapters, and her joining means a lot to us in completing the cycle. We also have Justine Zavitz. I think I saw Justine earlier. Justine, you want to take a step? So Justine Zavitz is a certified financial planner with a specialty in life, disability, critical illness, long-term care, and health insurance, as well as group benefits. She joined her mother's firm and began learning from her many years ago in the business. Justine developed the knowledge and expertise to provide leading-edge solutions to professionals and self-employed individuals and business owners, as well as to protect their financial health in the event of their physical health was failing. Patricia Barrington. Patricia is a registered psychotherapist, founder of Patricia Barrington and Associates Trauma Healing Center of London. She's a trusted psychotherapist in counseling services for depression, anxiety, trauma, and addiction in St. Thomas, Strathroy, Caradoc, Woodstock, and London. Patricia joined us at a time when the world needed healing after the devastating effects of the pandemic and lockdowns. Mental health issues have skyrocketed, and there's a great focus on that. We have Vic Ramachandran. I'm not sure if Vic's here. Okay, so he is the CEO and co-founder at Laborly, and he knew that developing IT that makes a difference starts with listening to people to fully understand what is wanted and what is needed. As the technical architect of Laborly, he listened to the needs of businesses and their workforce. After recognizing a gap in available support of these HR challenges, Vic and his team spent 2 years developing this solution. And we have his spouse, Jane Ramachandran. Is Jane here? Okay, we have Jane is the CEO of Resident Solutions. Jane provides a high level of problem solving, expertise, and fluency in business, development, administration, and project scheduling, cost budgeting, and a grant funding from idea from post-submission. As a business development consultant with over 2 decades of experience, Jane equips clients with tried and true strategies to increase their impact, get stakeholders on board, and attract marketplace support. Tracy White. Is Tracy White? Okay, Tracy White is the CEO at McConville Omni Insurance Brokers. Tracy is a seasoned senior property and casualty insurance executive who brings a wealth of knowledge and expertise to personal and commercial insurance space. Tracy has been a key driver in the business strategies that produce profitable growth across various insurers and brokerages, and has been integral to fostering strong and important relationship with stakeholders. Alex Hannum. Is Alex here? Alex is the president and CEO of MedPoint Healthcare. Alex leads a group of healthcare professionals in their total footprint of over 20,000 square feet across London, Byron, and Tillsonburg. The facilities include 3 fitness facilities, executive healthcare center, pediatric health center, multiple specialty offices, as well as soon to launch mental health center. Currently, a number of physicians called MedPoint Home, and the staff has grown to over 35 trained and friendly individuals. Substantial growth has come from MedPoint Fitness's division with over 12 university-educated team members who are dedicated to their clients for a healthier, stronger, and vibrant future. Peter Inch. Peter Inch is the president and general manager of Peter Inch and Associates Heating and Air Conditioning. Peter has worked in the heating, ventilation, and air conditioning industry since 1977. He's won many awards for exceptional customer service during that time. He sits on the board of Curling Canada and was honored to be a chair during 2016-2017. He is very involved in the curling community in running the Scott Tournament of Hearts, Tim Hortons Briar of London, and acting as vice president of the St. Thomas Curling Club. Peter Watmore. There's Peter. Peter has extensive commercial real estate background and has specialized in major investment, retail development, industrial and institutional transactions across southwestern Ontario throughout his career. As the vice president and chairman of CBRE Southwestern Ontario, as the vice president and chairman of CBRE Southwestern Ontario, Peter directs the efforts of CBRE Special Properties Group throughout North America. Special Properties Group is a niche marketing group that specializes in the disposition of major industrial facilities in ex-urban markets throughout Canada and the US. Peter obtained his SIOR designation, Society of Industrial and Office Realtors, in 1994. Peter is the past director of the SIOR and currently serves as director of the SIOR Foundation. Crystal Volpe. Crystal started C&B Income Tax Services in 1988 and has spent the last 34 years gaining knowledge and experience dealing with the Canada Revenue Agency and the Income Tax Act. That sounds thrilling, eh? She is a certified tax writer with several income tax certifications, including personal, self-employed, business, rental, deceased trusts, foreign and United States tax returns. Crystal has developed systems and procedures to ensure the highest level of service to her clients. Her passion for life and willingness to do whatever it takes to help anyone is the foundation of her business. We have Dan Martins. Dan Martins is the president of Western IT Group, a very well-known IT company here in London. Western IT Group started in the London community as a one-stop shop for personalized, courteous, and professionally managed IT solutions and cloud-based services. Western IT began creating lasting connections with customers by tailoring IT solutions to meet their business needs for the last 15 years. They have provided IT services and solutions across southwestern Ontario for businesses of all sizes. Their state-of-the-art fiber optic facility and team of knowledgeable experts are always here to help. Janice D. Tomasi. She is the Chief Operating Officer at Cohen Hiley LLP. Janice represents Ian Snedden at the CEO's Club. Janice has great private and public sector experience. She is responsible for financial reporting and accounting, treasury, banking, risk management, internal controls, human resources, treasurer and corporate secretary on board of directors. She is a strategic planning and continuous process improvement. We have Nick Davies. Nick Davies is the owner and broker of record for Homology Real Estate Group. Nick work's experience expands into residential construction, is now over a decade primarily focused on helping clients buy and sell single and multifamily properties. His focus is to consistently provide value to clients of all facets of the real estate business. Whether buying, selling, building, or investing, Nick brings honesty, integrity, a strong work ethic, and strategic thinking to the table every single time. Andrea Davies. Andrea is a broker and owner of Homology Real Estate Group, starting with Fusion Homes in Kamoka, and soon after getting licensed as a realtor. She has been in the industry for over 14 years, and she feels very fortunate to have the opportunity to do what she loves and to do every day alongside her husband, father to her 2 wonderful children, and business partner, Nick Davies. Andrea is a true professional who always has her clients' best interest at the forefront. Not only will her enthusiasm for helping clients be evident the moment you meet her, but so will her award-winning level of experience in the industry. We have Ryan Warren. Ryan Warren is a corporate and commercial lawyer at Semenya McKenzie Group law firm. He advises clients on business-related matters, including registration of business names, limited partnerships, incorporations and reorganizations, shareholder agreements, share and asset transactions, commercial leases, and corporate financing. Residential and commercial real estate law, guiding clients through purchase and sale agreements, assisting with financial details, preparing lease agreements, and helping to organize any required security documents. We also have Greg Baxter. Greg is an experienced residential mortgage agent at Dominion Lending Center. He assists clients in choosing the mortgage option that best suits their lifestyle, long-term financing goals. His role is to work exclusively with mortgage customers. He helps from the first-time home buyer to the seasoned homeowner. He is committed to making one of the largest financial decisions as comfortable as possible. We have Neil Conco. Neil is an investment advisor with president at Sunningdale Insurance and Financial Solutions, Inc. Neil works with his clients for long-term goals and short-term needs. He works with them to help discover the best strategy to meet their objectives. He works with them to understand their goals, prepare for the unexpected, and take advantage of new opportunities throughout their life. Jody McMullen. Yes, we owe a big thank you for the cars in the back of the room here. So Jody is the General Sale Manager at Maserati of London and Alfa Romeo of London. Jody is a top performing professional with extensive experience and verifiable achievements in the full scope of sales and sales management in the financial and automotive industries. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. Now for me, I'd like to take this opportunity and follow me this, trust me. I know when a lawyer says trust me, sometimes people shudder, but you should. Trust me. Raise your right hand, all of you can raise your right hand, and then reach it across and pat yourselves on the back. And the reason I say that is because we're sitting here in the year 2022, I first met Lucy in 2018 when 10 was starting to get going and we were having meetings in person. And then of course, COVID got in the way, but all of us, including 10, had to transition to doing meetings on Zoom and had to transition to meeting clients in different ways and in different means and adjusting to government directives, etc. And the fact that we're all here celebrating the festive season with 10 and the fact that Lucy has been able to persevere here along with the regional directors and everything, I think it's a great tribute to all of us and all of you as entrepreneurs and small business owners. So I say yay to you. So again, tap yourselves on the shoulder. The next introduction that I have is to Natalie Bresden, who I actually met just before COVID, but since then, we just turned two-dimensional because we were in the same Zoom meetings for what seemed like years. It was years. So without further ado, I introduce you to Natalie.
Thank you, Michelle. So what Michelle didn't say is that I am a regional director. I host the London Downtown chapters, and I'm also a franchise partner of the Entrepreneur Nation. I joined the Nation in August of 2019, became a franchise partner in October 2019, and this is my 4th year with the Nation. And like Michelle mentioned, I joined and soon everything shut down. It was 6 months, but 6 months is very short. And within that short period, everything was gone. I've been asked to speak briefly about the Nation and about its founder, Lucy Jeffrey, which most of you, if you don't know her, you shouldn't be in this room. So as Lucy mentioned, the Entrepreneur Nation started, or actually was incorporated in 2018, and this year it received its trademark status. So officially, the Entrepreneur Nation is a trademark name and nobody else can use it. And that was a lot of hard work from Lucy Jeffrey and LexCorp business lawyers. The Nation was founded on the principle that genuine, trusting, and prolonged relationships are the source of any business, and the Nation provides those environments for members to build those nations. But the Nation is not just a business referral group, or if people say a networking group. There's so many benefits, and if you've had an opportunity to take a look at the tnation.co website, you will see all those benefits listed. In addition to dedicated chapters for networking and for the After 5 Business Mingle, where all the members from all the chapters are welcome to get together, the Nation also offers social media training, business development support, marketing support, website design and hosting, free hosting, graphic design, and discounted printing services. But members can also promote their businesses using the Entrepreneur TV, if you haven't watched it yet. And they can advertise in the Entrepreneur magazine, and they can put in articles to be published. Currently, the Nation has 30 chapters across Ontario and Alberta, 9 regional directors that help run those chapters and counting. But the Nation is the brainchild of CEO and its founder and chief visionary officer, Lucy Jeffrey. Lucy is a former high school teacher, a senior banker of 16 years, and I hear that there's a lot of members from the TD Bank that seem to be members of the Entrepreneur Nation, so they all think alike. She's a social media expert and trainer. She's a graphic and website designer and a business owner. So she truly understands what it's like to start a business from the ground up. As you may have heard, Lucy is a single mom who came to Canada with her son to provide him with a better life and a new beginning. And she understands the challenges that entrepreneur and people in business face when they're trying to balance work and family. Now, why did Lucy start the Entrepreneur Nation? Well, when Lucy decided to leave the bank, and it was TD Bank, and go out on her own to start her own business, she found it challenging to find the right support that she needed to start a business. There was no one-stop shop where she could go to find out where to lease a space, how to get help for leasing a space, where to get her business cards printed, help in marketing her business, or where to network and connect with other business professionals. So Lucy decided to do that. She started off with hosting networking, get-togethers for free often in restaurants where they were often kicked out. There was too many people there. And I believe she actually either used this ballroom or maybe the convention center, but I think it's this ballroom, and she hosted one that was hundreds of people, which ultimately led up to her starting up a formal organization called the Entrepreneur Nation. What drives Lucy? I've known Lucy since 2019 when she walked into my office to invite me out to lunch to meet the Wortley chapter, as it was called at the time. And in 3 years that I worked with her, I would say it's Lucy's need to help others succeed. She didn't have the relevant support that she needed when she started her business, so she wanted to provide that support and offer a place where business owners and professionals, entrepreneurs could support one another. But Lucy didn't stop there. She wanted to help members promote their business, so she came up with an innovative way to do that. We all have a story to tell, and Lucy provides a platform for members to tell their story, to share their passions about their business, their successes and challenges, so she started the Entrepreneur TV, and she is the host. In collaboration with Rogers TV, the interviews are broadcast on their channel daily. It was only a few days a week, or on the weekends, now it's every day slot. The interviews were initially focused on members of the nation to help them with their business, but Lucy has since expanded her reach. And recently, if you've seen her TV interviews, she interviewed a deputy mayor of a local small town here in Ontario and a cabinet minister, Monte McNaughton. He's the Minister of Labour, Immigration Training and Skills Development, and recently she had him broadcast on Rogers TV, and I hope you guys watch that. Now, most of you have heard me speak about Lucy at the After 5 Business Mingles, and Michelle alluded to that briefly. During the pandemic lockdown in 2020, so long ago, where other similar networking groups hit the pause button, Lucy ramped up. She ensured our members stayed connected by moving the meetings from in-person to online within a week of the lockdown. She organized these town hall style meetings every month. Sometimes they were offered twice a month, and she brought experts on that provided members with information about what was happening in the world, what was happening to our town, how to keep their businesses going, where was the financial support that the government was offering, what do they do about their leased office space now that they couldn't use it and everyone's working from home, and answers to human resources questions for people who had staff. And that's just to name a few of those that I could remember. Lucy offered also at the same time virtual training about social media, for those of us who didn't know it, and that's myself included, to teach members how to expand their online presence or even take their business online. And I know that Lucy is self-taught. She acquired a lot of these various different skills so she could in turn teach them to entrepreneurs and to teach them to members of the nation. So the membership continued to grow in 2020. It did not stagnate. We did not shut down. It continues to grow in 2021, and this year alone, it's also continued to grow in 2022. And I'm not going to be held to this, but I think we have over 300 members. And this is a result of Lucy's hard work, her dedication, and taking no for an answer. For those of you who have ever been dealing with Lucy, she does not take no until she gets a yes. Now, Lucy continues to come up with new projects to impact people more positively, and so in 2023, Lucy's going to be starting the Lucy Jeffrey News Network. So she's going to be featuring a more broad spectrum of stories, anything from her life as an immigrant in Canada, human rights, and other topics that she's finding that are very dear to her. And through one of her many companies called Blue Water Financial Corporation, Lucy's going to be teaming out with investors to purchase vacation property for Canadians to stay in while traveling, including overseas destinations in Kenya and in Guyana. Now, operating an enterprise as large as the nation does not come without its challenges, and I can personally tell you I've witnessed the challenges Lucy's had to face, things that probably most of us even wouldn't face, but this does not stop Lucy from spearheading the mission for the nation. Lucy's always ignored the naysayers. She's always urged members to focus on the positive. And all in all, without her, we would not be here tonight. So I'd like to say thank you to Lucy for bringing together such an amazing group of people that make up this nation, make up the nation, not this nation, for not throwing in the towel when things and people became too much for her, and in being a great mentor and a leadership for this organization. So thank you, Lucy.
Thank you very much, Natalie. The next person I'd like to introduce to you is Ryan Hammer, and he is a financial advisor, and Lucy tells me a key member of the Kitchener chapter. And Lucy tells me here, I've come to trust Ryan for his great reliability and keen interest in our network. Ryan is going to introduce the regional directors.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Did everyone enjoy the food tonight? It was really good? Yeah? Can we take a moment to thank the service staff? Let's give them a big round of applause because they helped us out a lot. Food was unreal. Thank you. Speaking of food, I just recently started doing my own laundry and I thought the dryer was shrinking my clothes. Turns out it was a refrigerator. No? So I'm going to introduce the regional directors. They're absolutely phenomenal people. I've had a chance to meet with a few of them. They're absolutely beautiful human beings. Natalie, who we just talked to, Natalie Breslin is a lawyer with the regional director for London Downtown. Her 4th year in this role. Gilles Paquette, hope I said that right, my friend. Please stand up if you can. Is a digital marketing executive communication strategist. Regional director for Milton. Gilles is in his 2nd year in this role. Sorry if I butchered your name, buddy. Shayna Beeksma, she in the house, is a lawyer and a regional director for Hamilton. Shayna is in her 1st year in this role. Dwayne Richards is a certified professional accountant. You're here as well. Thank you, sir. Registered with the CPA Canada. He has over 18 years of corporate accounting experience working in the healthcare, construction, and consumer goods, and now has his own accounting and income tax practice located in Toronto. He is the regional director for Toronto and is in his 1st year in this role. Congratulations. Pat Muzo is a business trainer, leadership coach, and a regional director for Edmonton. Pat is in her 2nd year in this role. Sherry Hagmeyer, sorry if I butchered your name, is a bookkeeper and our newest regional director for the Byron chapter. Sherry is making a huge impact, and she is also an external bookkeeper for the Entrepreneur Network. Dale Green is an engineer and regional director for Calgary. Dale is in his 2nd year in this role. Ryan Carson is a lawyer and a regional director for Burlington. Ryan is in his 1st year in this role. Thank you, regional directors.
All right. Before I go to the next stage, I have been asked to invite all the regional directors to join Natalie here on stage left. Please enter stage left. So regional directors, please come on forward. Don't be shy. Okay. All right. Next person, as Natalie mentioned, somebody that should need no introduction, so I'll give her a very brief introduction, is Lucy. Lucy, I had the pleasure of meeting in 2018, and I gotta tell you, if there's somebody that says she's gonna do something, and you wanna trust somebody to go ahead and do that something, no matter how far-fetched it might seem to some people, no matter how much you think, boy, I'm not sure that's gonna fly. Here's a person that really, whatever she has set her mind to, and when she said in 2018, when I met her in a group of about 12 or 14 of us at a local restaurant downtown, that this is what she was gonna be doing. With commendation, here's Lucy, because she put all of this together. So she's gonna introduce some of our sponsors.
So thank you so much. I want to thank the sponsors. There's no way we'll be able to be here today. This event is costing $30,000, if not more. because there's a lot that goes behind the scenes. I cannot stand here and say that the Entrepreneur Nation paid the bill. I want to tell you that the sponsors paid the bill, and the difference was paid by the members of the Entrepreneur Nation through your membership. So all of you have contributed to the success of this event. I want to take this opportunity to thank all the sponsors and to invite them to come to the front. So if you're a sponsor who paid money, please come to the front. We want to see you. So we'll start with Glenn. Glenn is somewhere there. Please, all of you, come forward. I want the sponsors to come forward. All the sponsors to come forward. Colin, please come forward. Alex, Dan Martins, Justine, Yulia Rodionova, Bonnie Olansky, Adam Gaba, represented by his two sons, Hillary Linton and Sherry Hockmer. Please come forward, because it's because of you today that we are at the Hilton Hotel. This is an international hotel. We will never be here. Before, we have been meeting in other places, but today we are here, and I think this is a great way of us to move forward. Now, I want all the sponsors to speak. Honestly, we can't take your money and not let you speak to us. So I'll start with Glenn. I want you to know that Glenn was one of the founding members of the Entrepreneur Nation. I reached out to Glenn like 2 days ago, and he was able to organize to pay for an entire table. So Glenn, please, a few minutes. And can you come and present the certificates?
Hello?
Okay, yeah. Glenn, go ahead. No? Nothing?
No.
That's okay. Just pass him that microphone.
All right.
Get a mic.
Okay, no, take this.
That one works perfect.
There's no...
Oh, whoa. Okay, this works. I don't really have anything prepared. To be honest, I met Lucy. My gosh, I was starting my business. I don't know if you guys have heard my business. Wow, one day kidding. I don't want to take up too much time, but just real quick, brief history. I met Lucy as I started my business, and I trusted in her to help me propel my business today, and I'm lucky enough to see this thing, and I think Michelle mentioned it. I had no idea that I'd be walking into this a few years later. I think we used to meet at Consortium, is that what it was? A long time ago. And there was just a few of us, so you know what, I trusted in her, and she propelled and helped me build my business and get my name out there. And I've never really looked back, and I appreciate everything she did to help kind of build my business to where it is. I'm well one day dating, by the way. Oh, quick shout out, there's a guy over there named Brian. He's an awesome contractor. He's the best guy I ever worked with, so there it is.
Awesome. Okay. So we are going to have Colin. Colin, thank you so much.
Boy, Colin.
Yeah, so Lucy is a great way of putting you in front of the mic without any heads up. So, you know what, thanks for coming. I avoided networking groups for the longest time. It was always about leads. That's the whole point. Just push leads out, and it wasn't about growing your business, taking care of your clients. And we're sitting at my table today, and I invited some friends and some people important to my business. And I said, you know what, this is a great networking event because the vast majority of people here, like everybody that I've met so far, we don't care so much about growing your own respective business. It's what do you do? How can I help support you? What can I learn from you? And it's been a great year that I've been part of this. And for those that I've met, I'm looking forward to meeting more individuals, but it's been a great year and looking forward to the next.
Awesome, Colin. Colin has been very much involved within the Entrepreneur Nation and supported us a lot. I thank you so much. Awesome. And we'll go to Sherry. Where is Sherry?
Sherry's right here.
Where's Sherry? Sherry is also a sponsor. She's appearing so many times in this program. Thank you so much. Sherry, please say something why you decided to sponsor the Entrepreneur Nation Christmas party.
Hi, I joined the Entrepreneur Nation just over a year ago, and I'm so impressed with the caliber of professionals in this group and the amount of business that goes back and forth that I just could not participate further by becoming a regional director and sponsoring this great event. Thank you, Lucy. This is really a wonderful event that you put a lot of work into. Thank you so much. I think that's all I have to say. I wish you all the best. Happy holidays, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you. So, Cheryl is the bookkeeper for the Entrepreneur Nation. I just want all of you to know she makes sure that our books are looking good. She recently became our regional director to lead the Byron chapter, and now she's a sponsor. So thank you so much. So we'll go to Dan Martins.
Didn't know I was speaking, so I don't really have anything prepared. The only thing I will say is the one thing I do enjoy about this group, when we just joined this year, Lucy really does like putting money back into the membership, as we can all tell. I mean, I've been part of networking groups that were nothing more than being at a restaurant and saying hi. This is obviously a different level, and I appreciate that. We've had a lot of really good relationships formed already with people. Alex, for example, if you haven't had a medical, go to MedPoint, top notch.
If you need IT services, go to Western.
It works both ways, it's awesome. But yeah, we really enjoyed it, met a lot of great people, and I'm just really happy that we're all back face to face, no masks, and having a good time. So, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Awesome. So I'm trying to do some exercise because I enjoy MedPoint Fitness, and they said that I have to keep moving. So now I'm going to Bernie Olansky. Thank you, Bernie.
Thank you, Lucy. So as a business lawyer, I've met a lot of business people over the years, and I can honestly say that there are none as passionate as Lucy. And she seems to have a knack for attracting like-minded, passionate business people. And that's why LexCorp Business Lawyers has really fully supported Lucy and her cause, not necessarily to, in the traditional sense, network to bring in more clients, but to meet the business people in the community so that we know who the people are who do the things that our clients need, and so that there's a place for us to refer good people as well. So thank you, Lucy, and happy holidays, everyone.
I'm still moving. I'm keeping moving.
Thanks, Lucy. Unlike Dan, I did know I was speaking. Very much like Dan, I didn't prepare anything. I'm recently joined the CEO, the 10 CEO network, and but bottom line, I joined because I'm a little bit afraid of Lucy. And I knew that she wasn't going to stop asking. So, and the same reason why I sponsored the event tonight. I'm terrified of her. If you think eating that beautiful cheesesteak was fun tonight, try eating it with the MedPoint dietitian, the director of fitness, and the rest of my team there. We all ate it, so I guess we know what's happening tomorrow. I love being part of the group. We've met a lot of great people already. It seems to be, I look out in the crowd. MedPoint quickly is an executive healthcare center that has two mandates. Disease mitigation and lifestyle modification, and the fitness part of that is to get people to exercise and eat properly. We have branched into many different departments. We actually started selling PPE and masks. One of my business partners, Kaylin Kelly, is here tonight from my MedPoint Supplies. We supply all of Sobeys, every mask in Sobeys across the country comes from MedPoint. So thank you, Kaylin, for all your support with that. And that's basically it. I'll leave it to everybody else. I hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving, which is over. And I had turkey. I don't eat Christmas, I had turkey. I hope everyone has a fantastic holiday season. Thank you very much for inviting us.
I can stay here all night and talk about MedPoint Fitness. I enjoy gym memberships so many times, and only appear there once or twice. And MedPoint, Elisa, stand up, Elisa, she's my trainer. She actually makes me go all the time. And Jessica, stand up. She's my dietitian. She has told me what to eat. She has entirely changed my lifestyle. Thank you so much. So I'll go to Justine.
Well, hello. Common theme. I didn't know I was speaking until about an hour before the event because it was supposed to be my business partner and mother who is not here tonight. Anyway, thanks for having us. Her and I share a spot in the CEO group. I think she hogs it a little bit though. And yes, everyone here said the CEO group and the 10 Nation is such a wonderful collection of people who you're not just there to network, you're there to learn from each other. And I think with the CEO group and the pandemic and everything else that happened, there is no better place to be to really build off of best practices on how to handle things in your business, get people back to work safely, or how to handle remote work and so on. And if it wasn't for the absolute fear and admiration of Lucy, I don't know who would have joined either. So thanks, Lucy, for sticking with us on that. We love the group, and of course, supporting entrepreneurs in our businesses. We want to make sure we're supporting them in all sorts of ways, not just on the financial and insurance front. So thanks for being here tonight, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
I hope everyone is following the program so you know who I'm talking with, and this is Hillary. She has driven all the way from Toronto, and I thank you so much.
Thank you, Lucy. I'm a member of the Hamilton chapter. I truly enjoy the meetings. They're so informative and fun, and I have many takeaways after each one. So that in itself has made it worthwhile for me being a member of the Entrepreneur Nation. I'm pleased to be a sponsor here tonight. Riverdale Mediation is a family mediation business. I'm a family lawyer. I'm also a mediator and an arbitrator. What we're here today to do, though, is share information with you about our family mediation training program. There's a table at the back with brochures about the program. It's fully online. It is on demand combined with in-person tutorials, all online, and we train an awful lot of people every year to become family mediators. So if you are interested yourself or you know anybody who might be looking for a career change or to supplement their career, please stop by, speak to me. Our table's over there. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. And thank you very much, Lucy.
So we are going to recognize A&B Print, Adam Gaba, the president of A&B Print, and his wife, Bonnie Gaba, the vice president, are not here today, but they have appointed their son, Salim Gaba, to represent them, and he's going to be part of the Entrepreneur Nation, so that if you need any printing, you know who to talk to. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Sam from A&B Print. I also was not expecting to say anything today, so I apologize I didn't have anything prepared. Luckily, I did bring a nice booth with tons of things to show a lot of stuff we can do, so hopefully we can start thinking this with a lot of you guys. We've done a lot of stuff with Lucy, and Lucy, everyone here is right. Lucy is very determined. She was not taking no for an answer for us not to be here, so that is very, very good. Like I said, it's my first time, and I'm very much looking forward to meeting a lot of you, and hopefully we can start working together. Thank you.
I've known A&B Print for 14 years, and they printed this program for us. Their prices are better than Vista Print. So if you can support our local printing company, I request you to support A&B Print. Their business cards are right there, and you're getting 10% discount for being members of the Entrepreneur Nation. I would like to go to Carvin Cotel. He's also a sponsor.
Good evening, everyone. I just wanted to be a reminder, I'm happy to sponsor this event, mainly because if you look to the left and you look to the right of the people who are across from you at this table, you are surrounded by people that understand the unique challenges and characteristics of what it means to be an entrepreneur. And it's important to realize how much value is just in this room alone. So even though some may be nervous, some may be anxious, reach out to each other, because this room has a wealth of knowledge and a wealth of passion. And I promise what you put out and going for those coffee or Zoom meetings will come back to you. And the smallest thing that you can do for someone else, you may change the course in their business.
So I'm happy to be a sponsor and be a part of this great network.
So usually you are not the last one, I'm just doing some exercise.
Thank you, Lucy. I'm just standing really close to the speaker. So nice seeing everyone, and I've been a member for many years, since 2019. And I'm a sponsor because, you know what, they don't really teach business in law school. And I'm a lawyer, and fresh out of law school, I had no idea what to do. And entrepreneurship really became my alma mater. You probably all heard my story last year, how in my very first year of practice, I had 13 files, then in 2021 I had 300 files. So that was a huge growth thanks to 10. And I don't advertise elsewhere. So this year I have this new milestone that I'm happy to share with you. So since, and just clarification, so I've been mostly doing residential real estate law. So as a residential real estate lawyer, my job is to handle clients' money in a trust account in my name. So since I started 2018 until the end of November, I have processed $275 million in my trust account. So it is a little bit more than $250 million. And I think this is great, and this is thanks to entrepreneurship. Thank you, Lucy.
Thank you so much. So, our last sponsor is not really last because this is our key sponsor. And we are going to invite Jody now to speak to us and to tell us why she decided that the two dealerships that she leads are going to be our key sponsor. It's the first time within the Entrepreneur Nation to have vehicles parked at the back, and this was all Jody's suggestion, it was not my suggestion. Thank you so much. Please speak to us about the vehicles and let us know why you decided to sponsor.
Hello everyone. Lucy was kind enough to actually ask me to prepare something on paper, so in her honor, I am going to actually read it. Firstly, I wanted to say I'm very happy to be this sponsor for this organization. Lucy's excitement about bringing in our vehicles to her event put her over the moon. So I'm very happy to share this short speech with you. So I'm Jody McMullen, I'm the General Sales Manager for both Maserati and Alfa Romeo of London. And we're very excited and pleased to be here sponsoring the Entrepreneur Nation. We're meeting many of these fine people in this row, along with some other great folks in this room. But I also want to introduce you to my team and two of our top selling models in the back of the room. So if everyone can turn around and just have a quick look at my teammates back there. We've got Adrian and Matthias, and the brand new 2023 Alfa Romeo Stelvio, and the brand new 2023 Maserati Levante in the room. I'm sure that you guys all noticed these wonderful vehicles entering into this space, and thank you again to Lucy for allowing us to do this. Among having an amazing team available to us and to you, we have a lot of great solutions for your vehicle needs, including leasing and financing options. I don't think people realize that that's available in these brands, as well as a highly trained service team for your vehicles when you do make that purchase or decision. My team and I do strive to offer an exclusive and exceptional experience when visiting our dealership, whether or not you're considering buying your dream Maserati or Alfa Romeo, or even one of our pre-owned models that we have on the lot. When you come in, you can expect to have an exceptional experience. And that experience is to be treated with kindness, transparency, which is unique in our business, as well as the ability to earn your trust. And those are our priorities and vision for our store. I do encourage you to engage with my team, open up the cars, get in them, test them out, and I do wish everybody a happy holiday, and thank you again to Lucy.
So thank you so much to our sponsors. Don't get tired of me if I come to you next year, because I'll be coming knocking your doors. But thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sponsors. So if there's an ongoing theme that you might have heard from folks, whether they've just started or maybe they've been here since 2018, when 10 was just first started, it's about making personal connections, which is something that I like. And somebody up here just mentioned about how, yeah, you know, I've done the networking thing and, you know, handing out cards. But that's one of the things that I really like about 10 is the means of making personal connections. I gotta tell you, up until like literally about a week ago, I didn't know Kevin Kotel or Ryan Hamar, and I had the pleasure to have had dinner with them and connect on a personal level. And with Kevin, we're already trying to figure out a way that we could help one another. So that's what this group is all about. And another person that I met about a week ago is your next presenter, and she's gonna introduce the service providers, and that is Trang Tran Dambrauskas, and she is a licensed mortgage agent, and she accepted a role to help Lucy and the Entrepreneur Nation with event administration. Trang is highly professional, reliable, and knows the event administration work in and out. So without further ado.
Thank you, Michelle. Good evening, everybody. So we'd like to recognize the independent service providers who serve the Entrepreneur Nation with great loyalty and dedication. We have Matt Lebold, who is our in-house bookkeeper and CFO. We have Sherry Hedgemeyer, who has been recognized numerous times tonight. She is our external bookkeeper. Next, we have Oz Hamid, who is the lead videographer, and he is executing the entire TV video production tonight. George Polio.
Where's Oz? Let them raise up their hand. Where is Oz?
I just saw him. George Polio, a photographer. Adam Garba-again, A&B Prints. Kathleen Brophy, who is our executive media assistant. And then also we recognize the London Club for the great service it provides to our members. General Manager of London Club, Jeff Kerfrey. Is he here? And then lastly, we'd like to recognize the Hilton Hotel, who've been great at executing the entire gala plans and catering our 3-course meal tonight. Entrepreneur TV will be capturing the event and broadcasted on Rogers TV. The event has also been live streaming on YouTube and Facebook tonight. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much. So I'm looking here at our program, and also mindful, I don't want to keep you here till midnight, telling stories and the like. No, I want to make sure we stick to the program. I did have here a testimonial for Yulia, but we had the pleasure of hearing from Yulia. So I'm going to give you a testimonial about Yulia. I actually met Yulia at one of the 10 meetings at the Palisade down south. And I gotta tell you that I've had the opportunity to refer a number of clients, including family, to Yulia, and every single person that I've ever referred to her raves about her. So if you haven't had the pleasure of dealing with her, please go and introduce yourself, and referrals in safe hands with Yulia. Then Lucy, you wanted to...
Yes, because we haven't talked about
Yes.
you yet. So we want to talk about you.
Oh dear.
Awesome. We have some members here who joined the Entrepreneur Nation in 2018, and they are here with us today. I want them to come forward very quickly. Jody, Glenn has already given us a testimonial, but I want Jody to come out and Michelle to give us a quick testimonial. Jody, please. No, Angie George. Sorry. I get confused with the names. And Karen Uren is actually the president of Middlesex Law Association. She was a member of the Entrepreneur Nation who joined in early 2019. Karen, where are you? Please come forward. So the members who joined us when we used to have a small office in an industrial complex on Consortium Court, they came to my office. They didn't care that it was in an industrial area. I didn't have so many computers. They were actually signing for their membership on my computer. And they trusted me to do that. Let's start with Michelle.
Well, thank you very much. I won't tell you too much because throughout the program today, I've had the opportunity tell you who I am. I am a lawyer by day and a musician by night, and when I'm not doing that, I'm teaching. So that's who I am. I originally started the Entrepreneur Nation after trying other networking groups, and just like I mentioned, I really appreciate the variety of networking that we did here. I've always enjoyed making personal connections. In fact, we're just reminiscing with Angie and Tyson. I met them at the meeting even before I met Yulia at the Lamplighter Inn, when young Tyson had just started his 4th property at the time, and he continues going and growing his portfolio. But one of the things that I really like is the personal connections. The first thing that I said to Tyson, I hadn't seen him in years, he still remembers the name of my son, still remembers what I do, I remember what he does, and it's all about the personal connections. So that's me, that's why I've enjoyed being here, a part of this group, and I'll pass on the microphone to Angie and Tyson.
Hi everybody, I'm Angie George, and I'm a real estate agent here in London for almost 18 years. And it's been great. We've met so many people, especially Wow One Day Paint, Glenn. We've become really good friends with him, and we use him all the time. He's great if you need a paint job the next day. If you call him and say, I need it done right now, he will jump for you, just so you know. And we're collecting those 25% off. Thanks, Glenn, for that. So I have my own brokerage, Elite Choice Realty, and it's a sub-brokerage of the realty firm. And we specialize in residential and multifamily, which we do ourselves. And I will hand over the mic to Tyson. Oh, I want to say thank you everyone for dressing up. We obviously missed that and thought it was Twins Day. So we did not dress up today. We missed that memo. Here's Tyson.
Hello everyone, my name is Tyson. I remember when I met Lucy, I first messaged her on Facebook asking her about an event she was hosting. And the first thing she replied with was, can you come into my office and do a Facebook Live video? And since that Facebook Live video, so much has gone on. And I was 16 at the time, and now I'm 20. So that was 4 years ago that I first met Lucy. And since then, all the people that she's connected me with has really helped me grow a ton in my real estate investing career, I guess you can say. And not only the people that I've met in this room or through Entrepreneur Nation, but even the people that she's connected me with all over Southwestern Ontario that has helped me to get to where I am today. So thank you for that, Lucy. And I just got my real estate license about 8 months ago, and I also work a part of my mom's brokerage, Elite Choice Realty, here in London. And since meeting Lucy back when I was 16, I had 3 properties at the time, and since then I've gotten 7 single-family homes in London, Ontario, and I've been able to refinance them all, as well as my parents sold some properties that they've owned, and we put our money together to buy 42 units down in the Caribbean, and all of it started with the Entrepreneur Nation at the beginning, just meeting one person after the other, and thank you. And one of the biggest things I heard when I was younger, and it stuck with me, was your network is your net worth. And it is the truest thing ever. It's all about who you meet and the relationships you build with the people around you. So once again, thank you.
Thank you, Tyson. I really appreciate your work. Thank you. Tyson reached out to me on Facebook page, and he told me a story, and I really wanted to support him. I remember us sending his information to CBC, and you were even interviewed by CBC, and so many radio stations interviewed you. Thank you. Thank you for not letting us down. Awesome. I'll let you go now. Thank you. Karen, please come forward. She's the president of Middlesex Law Association, so all the lawyers who are here, I'm sure you know her.
Thank you, Lucy and Michelle. Nice to see all of you here this evening. This is kind of taking me by surprise. I joined the Entrepreneur Nation, I guess that was about 4 years ago. It was really nice to reach outside of the legal community. I've been living in London for close to 20 years and practicing before those 20 years. Back at personal injury lawyer, I am a plaintiff personal injury lawyer. And I did find that being new to London, I certainly met a lot of people in the legal community. Joining this group, though, really did expand that. And so it's nice to have met many of you, and I look forward to meeting many more of you in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Karen, and that took me by surprise. We're supposed to sing a duet now. So this brings us to the grand finale of today. But before I do, just because I did a shout out before as well, I have no idea about law in the Caribbean. I've never been to Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao, but Angie, Tyson family, I'll learn. I'll go there. I will help you in whichever way that I can. But true shout out to Karen, another person that I actually knew her before I started here in the Entrepreneur Nation, but I got to know her better through here. Another person that anytime that I have a personal injury file, it's an area of law that I don't practice in, but anytime that I send a file to Karen, clients are universally pleased, satisfied, and very, very happy. So thank you very much for taking care of my people. So this is a part where the orchestra starts playing, but there's no orchestra. So imagine the orchestra sound as we're about to get into the awards ceremony, and Lucy is going to hand out the awards.
Awesome. So within the Entrepreneur Nation, I decided that we are not the only ones who make the nation what it is today. And I look at all of us throughout the year and decide that one person is going to win an award. So a member of the Entrepreneur Nation wins an award. All the awards over the last 3 years have been going to Ontario. And this year, the main award, which is the Entrepreneur of the Year award, is going to Calgary. We are going to present Ron. Ron is right here. He couldn't attend today. But Ron is a member of the Entrepreneur Nation in Calgary. He's our founding member there, who joined as the second member in the chapter. And he has been supporting the Entrepreneur Nation a lot and inviting other members. And really saying that he says, I want to expand the Entrepreneur Nation in Western Canada. I want to support the Entrepreneur Nation and expand it in Western Canada. So Dale Green is the regional director for Calgary. Dale, do you have something to... Ron is going to speak to us. He's the Entrepreneur of the Year because of the things that he has done for us in Calgary. Sorry, Dale, so we seem to have technical problem, no problem at all. We trust everyone that you have done your best. So we are presenting Ron today with $1,000 as a thank you for supporting the Entrepreneur Nation. That's okay, Dale. We'll pass that. So that is going to be received by Dale Green, who is the Regional Director for Calgary. Dale, please come forward. Please come forward and receive the check on behalf of Ron. So $1,000 goes to a member of the Entrepreneur Nation who goes above and beyond the call of duty as a member. And a certificate. So thank you so much, Ron. I'm sure that he has something that he wants to read for us, and we'll post it on social media. So $1,000, if you want $1,000, you need to go above and beyond the core of duty of your membership. So we give the award to one member. And among the regional directors, I'm sure you know that the regional directors are not employees of the Entrepreneur Nation. They are entrepreneurs like you who decided to lead the chapters. And without them, we'll not be able to have the expansion that we have all over the country. So we also looked at the regional directors, and we decided to appoint one to be the regional director of the year. Last year, Naren was the regional director of the year. This year, Dale Green is the regional director of the year. He's the regional director for Calgary. He has flown all the way to come here, and that shows the commitment. Please come forward. So I want all of you to know that Dale Green is actually an engineer. He's not even an entrepreneur. He doesn't have a business. He's a practicing engineer. But when COVID hit and he saw how I was supporting businesses, he also said, Lucy, can I help you to start something in Calgary? And he was the first one to hit the minimum number, because we always say that our chapters must have a minimum of 15 members. He was the first one to reach 15 members, Dale is the first one to have 100% renewal. All the members in Calgary are renewing their memberships, and I see a lot of cohesive relationship happening in Calgary, and I thank you so much for that, Dale.
Yeah, thank you very much, Lucy. It's certainly a pleasure to be here with all of you today. You know, as I stand to speak here, one word comes to mind, and that's serendipity. And when you look at the definition of serendipity, the Oxford Dictionary says it's the faculty of making happy and unexpected discoveries by accident. And that's what it was when I joined the Entrepreneur Nation. It was a complete accident. I happened to be looking for a networking group all at the same time when I met Lucy. And I can't say that the growth of our chapter was by accident. It was certainly by hard work. It took a lot of work to find the right people and to find the right mix of entrepreneurs that were like-minded and I wanted to be in business with. And it didn't happen overnight. You know, the very first networking meeting I had, I think you could safely say it was a complete disaster. It was probably the template for the worst meeting that you could actually have, but I was persistent and I had a lot of encouragement. I mean, I had a lot of support from Lucy. And, slowly, the steps forward in building it started to outweigh the steps backward. And eventually we had a good group, we had a good mix. I can proudly say that it's led to some really strong friendships, some really rewarding collaborations, and some really fun non-business related activities. As I stand here to receive this award, I think it's really not a testament to what I've done so much in building the chapter, but it's rather, I think, evidence of what we can all achieve if we maximize the potential of the Entrepreneur Nation. So I'm pleased to be here with you, and I'm pleased to receive this award and look forward to many years of collaboration. Thank you very much.
The Regional Director of the Year gets $250 for helping us to grow the chapter in Calgary. And I want to say that Patricia was going to Calgary and she said, can I meet the members in Calgary? And right away, Dale and Ron actually went to meet Patricia and took her out for coffee. So those are small things that they do that I see that I want to recognize them for. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So we are done with the Entrepreneur Nation Annual Gala. I want to thank all the members who are coming all the way from Toronto. Leon, meeting you for the first time. Leon, Clinton, meeting you for the first time from Wellington. Nasra, meeting you for the first time from Wellington. I thank you so much. I'm forgetting, but Milton, thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. Have an awesome evening. Enjoy the holidays. Thank you. No?
We have prize giveaways, and we actually have wonderful members who've actually donated prizes. So if everyone will notice on your table, there's a little square box. Those are your chocolates to take home. Please don't eat them now. You'll see also on the table little tiny squares of chocolates. Those you can eat now. And on the top of the box, you're going to see a raffle ticket. I'm going to go around and I'm going to ask people randomly to draw a ticket, and when you count, read out your last four numbers, then one of the regional directors will bring you a prize. So can I get the regional directors to come up and hit the prize table, please? Crystal, please. When the number's called, please stand up and say, I won!
5194.
Have to stand up and say, I won. No. Who's going? Who's going? So Regional Director will bring you a prize. Congratulations. I'm doing this so it's not fixed. Looks like it's fixed.
5140.
5140, if you won, stand up and say I won. Otherwise we draw another one. Going. I won, 5140, thank
5156.
5156, stand up, say it one. 5156, going. No? I'm getting a lawyer to draw this one.
5065.
5065. Stand up. That's how you bring it down.
5063.
5063. I did not decide. Sorry. Random.
5082.
5082.
Sorry, I'm not an accountant.
5057.
5057, stand up. Here we go. Patricia.
5107.
5107. 5107. Going. Do we get one? CEO's table, good to know.
5029.
5020.
5020. Oh, where did it go?
5201.
5201. 5201. Nobody? Okay, we're going again. We have wine as well. We got 4 more.
5091.
5091. I won. Here.
5112.
5112. 5112. Oz? We have some bottles of wine over on the right side. On the right there, get some bottles of wine. Let's give out some bottles of wine.
$5187.
5187. Oh, George, congratulations.
5067.
5067. Okay, it's not this, but it's a very lucky A&P printing. 3 people. Okay, that is the first. Get on to the beginning. Oh, great.
5133.
5133. Our winner, Michelle.
Ready? 608. Oh, 104.
5104.
5104. 5104. Be careful, one of those is non-alcoholic. 5036. 5036. We've got one more that Lucy's going to draw.
Thank you so much. I think we have to finish now. I think we can just give that to someone. Just give it to someone. Let's give it to someone.